Our next guest says we can all learn wisdom in the unlikeliest of places, even your neighborhood barbershop. Keenan Jones is an educator based in Minnesota, where he worked as an elementary school teacher. He is also the founder of the educational nonprofit Literacy for Freedoms. Jones's debut picture book is called Saturday Morning at the Shop. It's about a young boy who visits his local barbershop and discovers the important role it plays in the Black community and Black culture. And Keenan Jones, we're happy to say, joins us now. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, good morning.
I love this book.
This is such a remarkable
Love it.
book, and you write that the barbershop is a place to, quote, hear wisdom, feel the joy, and share the love. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, the barbershop, we always say it's more than a haircut.
Yes.
It's an experience, because you have so many people from the community coming in. You got your local police officers, teachers, coaches, all coming in, not only get a haircut, but just celebrating all the folks in the community.
I know they talk a lot of smack. There's a lot of love. There's
Yeah.
a lot of. But I only know because I used to take favorite son Will when he was a little boy, and just the conversation I thought was really important. You say the shop is our classrooms, lessons about Black leaders, the latest hip hop buzz. But I like this: hair is the canvas, clippers are the brush, creating walking pieces of art on a Saturday morning at the shop. What's fascinating to me about this, I just assume, well, you must have sons, but you have three daughters.
I got 3 daughters.
So what is the backstory and why you wanted to write a book about the barbershop?
Well, you know, I'm from the Twin Cities, right?
Minneapolis, yeah.
And around 2020, you know, we had some things going on, right? It was a lot of social unrest.
It was George Floyd.
George Floyd
Yeah.
situation. And I mentored young Black boys at the time. And a lot of them, when I met, they were very sad, talking about, like, why does America treat us this way? Why do they think that we're just anything other than great? Yeah. And so that sat with me. I already had these ideas about wanting to write a book, but I didn't know what it was. And at the same time, the barbershops were closed. So wanted to create something that uplifted young Black men and boys. I couldn't get into the barbershop. Wow. And so when I got into the barbershop, all of the Black men were back into the barbershop, and I just missed that feeling. And I sat in the chair, and I was like, this is it. I gotta write this book.
Can I ask you really quick? Sorry, Tony. Can I ask you just really quickly?
Yes.
There's a moment in the book where the protagonist looks at the wall and he sees pictures of Biggie Smalls, Martin Luther King Jr., and Muhammad Ali. Can you explain to us and to our audience what's the connective thread of those individuals and why you chose to depict them?
Absolutely. Well, you know, I think about growing up, you know, I learned about so many Black leaders and all of their contributions to the country. But most importantly for me, you know, those are folks that really inspired me, you know, not only from hip hop, right, but to folks who really paved the way to be where I am today.
Martin Luther King,
Yeah, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, you know, I learned about them. And so it was just, I had to figure out how to weave them in. But then sometimes at the barbershop, you may look on the walls and you may see the same thing, right? Black leaders. And it's just to inspire the young people and the folks coming in that, you know, we can do anything that we put our minds to.
You know, I joked when you came in that you got to write a sequel about the beauty parlor, and you said everyone says that. Well, it's because it's a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that, you thinking about it?
Yeah. I got some ideas for him, but you know, that's
What do you hope girls will get out of this book?
Well, you know, it's funny that I went to a school visit and I talked about the barbershop.
Less than 30 seconds.
And a lot of the young ladies also connected with the book and just said, hey, you know, sometimes I go with my sibling to go to the barbershop as well, so.
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it, Keenan. Thank you.
Thank you, Keenan Jones. Saturday Morning at the Shop is on sale now.
Wherever you like to buy your books.